All right, welcome again, everyone, to this channel, and we're going to continue from where we stopped in our last tutorial. We're working on the buttons. On the last segment, we divided the interface of Pixellab into 5. So we've dealt with the first panel, the second panel, third, fourth, and we're in the last one, and we're in the second button, which is for the text. You can see the screen now. It's highlighted the capital A icon, right? Okay, so in our last tutorial we have discussed some functions about text, and now this is a thing for you to work on, to edit or to edit any text. You have to click on the text. You see, now no text is clicked on, so all I have here is just this, which is to add text and quotes, is that okay? So but if I select Easter, right, now you see my options have changed. I can manipulate that particular text with my options. All right, so the last time we stopped at color, and now let's go to texture. Texture is the feel, it's a surface. Start okay. We have the surface of the ground is different from the surface of your mattress. The surface of a leaf is different from that of a wood, right? So that's texture, the topmost surfaces of a particular thing, of an element. Is that okay? So there are times when you want to make use of texture instead of color, right? So I'll just click on it, then select the texture I want to make use of. So let's imagine I want to make use of any of these guys. So just click on it. It can be anything, right? Is that okay? So you can reduce the scale to up to 205. Is that okay? You can enable it to maintain the ratio. Is that okay? So it's as simple as that. Okay, so if the texture suits the kind of design you want to do, right, so just make use of it. All right, so I'm going to delete it and go back. Right, now the next thing is opacity. Opacity talks about transparency. Is that okay? The higher the opacity, the lower the transparency. The lower the opacity, the higher the transparency. Is that okay? So the opacity is at 100 maximum, then it's not transparent. So the more I reduce it, the more transparent it becomes. So if I place this guy on it, can you see? I can still see other things. All right, beneath it. Okay, so there are times when you want to use that. Maybe sometimes you want to add a watermark, right? This is what you make use of. You understand? You make it not too bold but still visible. Is that okay? If your name is Star, I don't know, is that okay? You can just make that as your watermark, right? Okay, so it's as simple as that. Your opacity talks about visibility, transparency, right? Okay, that's cool. So rotate. You can rotate your text from -180 to 180 plus 180. Is that okay? As it suits you. Start okay. Maybe you want to place a text to be vertical. Equal. You can do that. You can do that. So you use your rotate. Actually, there is this. I'm coming. Let me try. Okay, this particular. All right, that particular control on your text, on your bounding box, we call it a bounding box. You can make use of that to control your element. Is that okay? But sometimes it can be messed up. So it's good to. I can use this to try to use this to control. Can you see? I'm using it to control it now. Yeah. But there are times when your text is so small that will not be effective enough. Is that okay? So you use your what's it called? Your rotate to rotate from minus 180 to plus 180. Is that okay? So then the next thing is masking. Masking is actually a topic on its own, so we just come back to it later. Is that okay? So it's what it does is that it uses anchor points to define areas of visibility. You understand? So those anchor points, you can manipulate them to be in a particular shape. Is that okay? So for example, now when I click on this, I can move it and give it this effect. When I click OK, this is what we have. Is that okay? So you can do in, out, or out, in. Is that okay? So is a particular topic on its own which we are going to deal with separately. Is that okay? So let me disable it. Then we continue. Alright. So the next one is fonts. Okay. Font is one of the ways to express your emphasis. Alright. To pass your message. Every font has its own feeling. Is that okay? There are fonts that are formal. There are some that are stylish. There are fonts that are they are seasonal. Is that okay? There are fonts that we have bold fonts, we have light fonts, we have fonts that are italicized, we have a lot of them. So it depends on the message you want to pass. Is that okay? So actually we're going to do there's going to be a tutorial on fonts, how to upload your fonts, download your fonts, bring your font to Pixellab. Is that okay? But for this particular tutorial, let's talk about how to make use of a font. Now let's imagine I want to change my font for this Easter, and presently I am using, what am I using? Okay, I don't even know. So let's say I want to change it to, I use these are my frequent ones. So let's say I want to use Poppins. So Poppin is one of my installed fonts. So you just click on it. Start okay. So I can set it out for my fonts. My fonts are fonts that I've installed. You understand? They didn't come with Pixellab. I installed them, downloaded and installed them. Start okay. So you can search it out from here. So just let me pick this one, Poppins, and you see it has changed. Start okay. So it's as simple as that. Now let me undo that. Okay, so let's go to the next thing, which is style. You can remember your Microsoft Word. See this one at your home option bar. You understand? B control, or what they use to bold. Control B, Control I, Control U. Understand? You want to bolden it. You want to italize it, underline it. Start okay. It's as simple as that. And you use this last one. Use this last one to undo what you have done. Is that okay? So it's as simple as that. And you can make that effect. You can make that effect on a single letter. It's as simple as that. On a single letter. Okay. All right. So we'll continue in our next tutorial because I don't want this to be too long. See you there. Catch you up.